Hello everybody, I am your Team 3 video representative for this week, and today we're going to be looking at assignment 2, so let's get started. Click start, and here we got our application. It pops up, and you can see we have the text box, all the buttons, and here's the list view. So let's start by taking a look at the buttons. You see you can move the application, and then when you close it and reopen it, starts back up here. If you want to change that, you just move it, click save location, close, click start, and then this is now the default location where you left it. If you want to change the size, you can just make it bigger or smaller like this, click save size, close, reopen, and as you can see it saved the size and the location to whatever you want it to be. And if you just want to reset the settings real quick, just click reset settings button and it pops right back to the default settings right there. So now let's take a look at the name box. Let's just try adding a name here. Harry. Add name. You can see there it is. Harry. If you want to add the first and last name, you can do that too. Harry Styles. Add name. There he is. Harry Styles. So that works. Let's see what happens when you don't type in anything. Okay, you get an error message here. It says name cannot be blank. Okay. So let's put a space. Add name. Okay, different error message this time. Name must contain at least one non-space character. Okay, so let's try something a bit longer perhaps. Now this is pod racing. Add name. Well, what happened here? Name cannot contain more than 15 characters. Alright. So you see that all the validation and error is working. So you can't add a name that's longer than 15 characters, has only non-space characters, or is blank. So now let's see what happens when we click away from the application. You see it disappears. And then we can go here and you see the error icon, the notify icon here. You can click it and the application starts up again. And all your things are still there, all from in the list box. And you can try it again, and here it is. Whoop, click it, and it's back. Now let's see what happens when we try to close it, and we get this little box here. A name has been added to the list view. Do you want to cancel? You click no. You go back here, click notify icon, and it's back. It didn't close it. It just hit it. And you can go back in, and all your names are still there. If you click yes, then it closes it for real. So basically that's all the functionality for the application. Now let's take a look at some of the code. First up we have name box validating. This handles the error messages for the name box. So the first one, if the name box is blank, return the error message, name cannot be blank. If there's only null or white space in the name box, then you return the error message, name must contain at least one non-space character. If the name box length is longer than 15, then you return this error message. Otherwise, then it's a valid name. Pretty simple. And here we have the default settings using properties to encapsulate the settings. And let me show you that first. Here's where I created the properties. We have the application size property that gets the size of the application and sets it to whatever you want it to be. And here we have the application location that does the same thing for location. And we use that here to set the default size and location of the application. Created the application size property here, S and L. Okay, here we have main form closing. This opens the box when you close the application, and if you have a name in the list view, that it returns this message, do you want to cancel? And it gives you the option for yes or no. Pretty simple. This is the reset settings button here. This resets all the settings to the default values, and this code here just instantly sets it back to the default settings. And here we have save location button. Again, pretty simple. It just sets the default location equal to the current location of X and Y and saves that. And so the next time you close it and open it, the default location will be where you left it at. And save size button, click. This does the same thing, but for the size, saves the default size as the current width and height and saves it. Here we have the add name button. This here, if you did not have a valid name in the box, then it returns the error with the error message. If you did have a valid name, then it just adds it to the list view. Again, pretty simple. And this here is for the notify icon, main form deactivate. If you click away from the application, it hides the application and makes the notify icon visible. And here when you click on the notify icon, it reactivates the application. And these are the properties that I explained before. So that should be about it. That's our Team 3's assignment 2. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good day, everybody.